Hi guys, and welcome back to Rainbow Tarot UK. If you've watched any of my previous videos, then a big thank you for that. I really appreciate it. If you've liked or subscribed or commented, then thank you ever so much for that. If you're new, then obviously welcome. It's always fantastic to have new people connecting with my videos and listening to my readings. And today's reading is a pretty popular topic, and let's face it, we've all had a crush, or probably more than one crush actually, at one point or another in our lives. So today we're going to be asking, does our crush like us back, and what are their thoughts, feelings and intentions? And as usual, we've got three piles. So we've got pile number one, which you can choose either with this beautiful card or the little red double heart that's just here. We've got pile number two. You can choose with that card there, or the little pendant that's here in front. Might bring that a little bit closer actually so that you can just see it. Or we've got pile number three, which you can choose with this card, or my little star and moon pendant here. Okay, so just take a moment to, choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, the one that resonates with you the most. You might feel drawn to all of them, but choose the one or all of them, whichever one you feel is the most, the one that's calling to you the most, and that's probably the pile for you. Okay, so I will see you in your reading. Hey, pile number one, and welcome back to your reading. So you chose this gorgeous card, which is so pretty. Has all these lovely, pretty wildflowers on it with this bird in the middle. And underneath it says delight, delight. Okay. And you also chose, just move my little candle holder out of the way, you also chose the double heart. Very apt for a crush reading. Okay, so I'm going to put the little double heart maybe there so that you can still see it. So I'm going to put this here, like this, so I can see the card there. Now I've also got some other cards for you here, obviously. So let's take a look at your cards and see whether your crush likes you back and what their thoughts, feelings and intentions are in terms of the connection. Okay. So what we got here? Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, okay, Page of Pentacles. Oh gosh, a lot of pentacle energy here. A lot of grounded, earthy energy. Temperance, okay. Quite like to see that in any relationship reading. Page of Cups. Great. Page of Cups. And I also picked, oh wow. And what you've also got, so this is the Aurosoma from a deck called the Aurosoma Inspiration deck. Aurosoma colour therapy is a form of colour therapy that you might want to look into. It's a great system, particularly interested in colour. And the inspiration cards, or some of the inspiration cards, also correlate, as do some of the Aurosoma bottles, to the tarot deck. Now, believe it or not, and when I do pick my cards, I just shuffle them. I just shuffle on the question and the cards come out. I don't cherry pick them. And this is the Lover's card. So this is the Lover's card, pile number one. And it says on the back, whatever I do, the love in my life grows. And it's a beautiful, deep red colour. So there's a lot of passion in this card and in this connection, I think. So, wow. So pile number one, so this is a reading all about whether your crush likes you back and what their thoughts, feelings and intentions are. I'm just going to bring that down so that you can see them. a bit better. I know they've got them facing to me, but that's really so that I could do the reading a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, straight away, what I would say in your cards is that in answer to the question of whether your crush likes you back, I mean, 100%, they definitely like you back. The Lovers card, if you get that really in any love reading, that is a very strong confirmation that, you know, there is love, there is attraction, there is, you know, yeah, there is love in this reading, in this connection, in this question, without a doubt. It also, I mean, the Lovers can, you know, if you believe in soulmates, twin flames, the Lovers card often has that sort of connotation to it as well, obviously. So, you know, it feels like this could be a very strong attraction that you and your crush have for each other, and it's definitely mutual. I'm sensing it's definitely a mutual attraction here, a mutual feeling. So if you're wondering if it's all in your head, it's not. There is definitely an attraction here, and because you have this beautiful card that says delight as well, what I'm really hearing and what I'm really feeling is that, you know, this is a relationship that you can take delight in, that you'll have a lot of fun in, that it will be, you know, have a light side to it, that it will be very social. You know, you've got, you know, and I do feel that you know, your crush is going to come towards you, but we'll talk about that at a later date. But I feel that this whole connection will open up a lot of other connections for both you and your crush. You know, the both of you, if you like, will, because this is a very social card. This is about going out, having fun, connecting with lots of people, being spontaneous. So I'm sensing that if you and your crush got together, you would bring that to that energy and that, you know, socializing and that getting together with other people to each other's lives. So you'd really open up and expand each other's lives. So that's what I'm picking up with this card. Now, as well as obviously the Lover's energy, which has that, like I said, that very strong attraction, that, you know, that strong physical desire, but also that kind of like soulmate, twin flame connection, which goes deeper than just lust and attraction, if you like. But you also have a lot of pentacle energy in this reading. So I feel that in terms of thoughts and feelings, that your crush, you know, they actually want to offer something here, something that's concrete, something that is long lasting, something that is stable, something that they can build with you. So they're not looking for a flash in the pan, quick hit, fling type scenario. That they don't have that kind of energy about them. They're not wishy-washy. They, you know, their thoughts and what I think they're doing now is that they are, you know, they're thinking about how to move forwards towards you, but also what they can offer you. So they don't just want to come forwards with nothing to offer. My sense is, particularly because you've got the Knight of Pentacles, you know, they will take their time moving towards you. So they might do it quite slowly. Maybe they'll do it a bit slower than you want them to, but they will come towards you with some kind of concrete offer, because that's what they want. They want to take their time in working out, you know, the right time to do that, and to make sure that they've got enough to offer you, to bring to you, to bring to the relationship, because it's really important for them that they create something stable and solid and secure, and that you can rely on them, that you can depend on them. So they might want to create a nice, you know, they might want to feel that they want to offer you a nice home, or they might want to feel that they want to offer you nice things, you know. So things, material things, are quite important to them. That's how they show, or not always how they show their love, but it's a big part of how they show their love. So I sense that they would be quite generous, and that at the moment they're thinking about how they can come towards you with a concrete offer of some kind. And they definitely want you know, a new beginning, a new start with you. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, a new start, along with the Page of Pentacles as well. So coming in with some news, something to offer you, certainly in a material sense, and around, you know, creating something solid for each other. So I definitely feel that they are thinking all about this right now. And their feelings are around creating something long term with you, not something that is not going to last. For them, they want something that's going to be lasting. And like I say, they are looking towards you, towards how they're going to do that. They're making plans for that. I feel like they're trying to make tangible plans for that, and they need to have something tangible to offer you. However, saying all that, it's not all about that, because we do also have the Page of Cups. So I do see that they do have a very romantic side to them. They are very, they're getting very much in touch with their feelings for you right now. But I don't see them as being somebody who necessarily shows their feelings immediately. So they do feel it, and they do want to express their love to you and their interest in you for sure, and they are romantic, and they do. So it's not all about being, you know, solid and secure and sensible. They do have a romantic side. I'm also feeling as well that they do have a kind of hidden creative side as well. But for some reason, because you've got a lot of pentacle energy here that outweighs the cups, I'm just thinking this is something that's not, they're not as yet tapping into as much. So their creativity, their emotions, their feelings isn't something that is that comes as naturally to them as all this other kind of practical stuff. But it's definitely there, and what I'm hearing as well is that you know, you help them to do that. You help them to tap into the more emotional side of them, and I think that's why they really like you as well. And that's what they're feeling. They're feeling that this connection that they're having with you is somehow helping them to connect more with the feeling side of them, and they really like that. Yeah, and that's as well why you've got the kind of Lovers card. It's that sort of like, they may not have actually had this before, you know, this kind of where they've been touched in terms of their feelings on such a deep level, because I do think they're a pretty, you know, they're a pretty ambitious kind of go-getter kind of person, and they, you know, building up their career is really important to them. And of course it is important. It's important to all of us. You know, we all need to, you know, we all need to live in the 3D world and make a living. But I think this connection with you is definitely helping them to tap into something deeper within them that they may not have experienced before. And this is leading them to want to be a bit more fun, to want to to want to have a bit more fun, to want to be a little bit more light, to want to share lots of different experiences with you, that and they want to bring fun as well as something concrete and solid. They want to share those fun times with you, and I think connecting with you is enabling them to connect into that a bit more within themselves. We also hear, so what I'm getting as well is that this person that you have a crush on, and also has a crush on you, definitely, likes harmony. They like balance, and they like harmony. And I'm also getting with this card that there may be, on the, you know, there may be something between the two of you where there are some sort of maybe some differences between you. So it could be that you are from different cultures, different religions, different ages, maybe, different race. So there's some sort of difference between you, possibly, not for all of you. I'm just saying for some of you there might be some differences, but that will all just, you know, add to the beautiful mixture, really, of you and them, because this is a card of harmony and blending lots of different elements to make something harmonious and balanced. And I also get the impression that your crush definitely doesn't like drama, so they like things to be calm and settled and stable, which definitely goes with all this Pentacles energy. So for them, it's important that they, that they come to you in a committed way, that they're honest and they're open, and that you are too, so that you don't have any drama in the situation. It's not something where there's lots of highs and lots of lows and, feelings are all over the place. They don't want that. They want something that is, balanced, and where you get along, romantically and in the everyday sense of a relationship. That's what's important to them. And I'm feeling when they come towards you, that's what they'll be wanting to create with you. They'll be wanting to create a really harmonious relationship based in friendship as well as passion and attraction. So in terms of their thoughts, they definitely at the moment are thinking about all the different ways in what they can offer you, making sure that they have got that sorted out before they come forwards. They might take their time a little bit with that, so that might be a little bit slow, but they are also feeling as though you have helped them to connect more in with their feelings, and they really want to, they're really enjoying that, and they want to enjoy that with you. So this looks great actually, number one. So definitely your crush definitely likes you back, and I do feel that they will be coming towards you with a firm offer, really, of wanting to make a committed connection and relationship with you. Oh, fantastic. Number one. That sounds really great. Okay, so that's the end of your reading for today, but if you've enjoyed it, then please do subscribe, hit the like button and the notifications bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video in the future. And just to say, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose the beautiful card. I'm just going to move my candle. Hold that way. This beautiful card with the word embracing. There we go. And you also chose this cute little pendant here with a little diamante there. So I'm just going to put that there so that you can still see it. Okay, so just going to put that there so that I can see it. So I've also got your cards here about, and we're looking at the question, aren't we, about does your crush like you back, and what are their thoughts, feelings and intentions. So let's take a look at the rest of your cards and see what they are. So lovely. So the first one you've got is the Star card. There you go, it's the Star card. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got a Star card. Oh, yeah, then we have the Strength card. Strength, there's 2 major arcana cards there straight away. Then we've got the Page of Cups. That's great to see in a relationship reading, the Page of Cups. Then we have the World. So, goodness me, so you've actually got 3 major arcana cards here. So you've got the World card, and then I also chose once again from the Aura-Soma inspiration cards. Aura-Soma is a system of colour healing, and the colour bottles, or some of the colour bottles, also relate to the tarot deck, and the inspiration cards are just inspirations from an artist's inspiration from the bottle that relates to that tarot card. Now this one is the Ace of Swords. So you've got the Ace of Swords here. Okay, so let's just put that here actually, so I can see it. So, well, I mean, in terms of whether your crush likes you back, I think really all of these cards are, I mean, you've got 3 major arcana cards and they're all very positive. Plus you've got the star cards. So that says me straight away that, you know, definitely your crush likes you back and they see you as an extremely attractive individual. You are a star to them, quite literally. You are beautiful. They think you are very, very, very attractive. You are very alluring. They almost feel like you have star qualities. You stand out. You stand out from the crowd. You are someone that has really struck them. Sort of really, I think it's probably taken them a little bit, what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling is it's taken them a little bit by surprise. I don't feel that this is somebody, or that your crush is somebody that is normally that easily attracted, because you have the Ace of Swords here. I feel like they've got quite a, you know, they're quite analytical in themselves. They're a clear thinker. They pride themselves on being quite rational and together. So I think it's all come as a little bit of a shock to them about how they feel about you. So they are just struck by how not only just how beautiful you are, because the Star card is also somebody who has healing abilities, who's also very spiritual. So I actually think, do you know what? I actually think pile number 2, that your crush puts you on a little bit of a pedestal, and that they feel you have, that you are very caring and sweet and nurturing and loving, and you have a very healing energy to you, and they really love that about you, and they are very attracted to that. So not only do they see you as being very beautiful, standing out, what I'm hearing is classy. You've got a very classy demeanour, which they love, but that you are, you know, everyone who's around you just gets something from you in terms of feeling good, really. That's kind of what they feel about you. They feel you have a very strong healing energy to you, and they love to be around that. And we've got the card here, embracing. So this talks about embracing all of your emotions, sort of good and bad, high and low. And actually I do feel that that this connection, this feeling that they're having for you, as well as you having for them, but that they have for you, is kind of messing with their emotions a bit. I think they're kind of going, they're going up and down a little bit here. It's a little bit of a roller coaster for them, which again they're not used to, but they're trying to embrace. They're trying to embrace because they're loving it nonetheless. They're loving the feelings that they're getting from being around you, and it is very much, for them anyway, a bit of a roller coaster, because they're so used to being a little bit in their head, and what they have always been in the past, a little bit in their head. So they are they're trying to embrace it, but it's both exhilarating and scary for them at the same time, because you're just having such an impact on them. I mean, the fact that you've got the 3 of the major arcana cards tells me that this is a major feeling for them, certainly. They also see you as very strong. So not only do you have a healing energy to you, they also see you as very, very strong, very grounded, able to stand up for yourself, but in a gentle way. So you are truly assertive in the true sense of the word, standing your ground without having to be shouty or aggressive, or not, you know, none of this passive aggressive stuff. You just are able to say what you want in such a way that shows immense strength, and also just belief in yourself, and they love that. They love that confidence. They see you as a very confident person. So really, you are like their wish, their dream come true. Really, you are their dream come true. Definitely, pile number 2. And they feel that if they got together with you, that it would be a brand new cycle for them, that they would be entering something completely new. And also what I'm hearing is it would open up their world. It would open up their world and the world to them, because I am sensing here that they feel that they could, I think they've got a feeling that they would like to travel with you, that they would like to do lots of different new experiences with you. I think they feel that this connection would enable them to do that, and they are very much excited about it. It also might mean that, again, you are from different parts of the world, or you may be, it's a long distance kind of attraction somehow, that you are not necessarily close to each other. You might be far apart in terms of this kind of crush, really. So that's kind of how they feel about you, and their thoughts at the moment really are definitely about wanting to come towards you. They definitely want to come towards you, and they are currently, because we have the Ace of Swords, thinking about the best way to do that. But they definitely want to cut through any kind of, what I'm hearing is they want to cut through any rubbish, really. They just want to be completely honest. They don't want to be they don't want to be wishy-washy. They want to be very clear with you about their feelings, and it says on the back of this card, actually, the truth comes to me and through me. I feel the earth and her truth express itself through my heart. So that is what they want to do. They want to express themselves from their heart and through their heart. And I feel like at the moment there's a lot of planning and thinking and processing about the best way to do that, to actually show their feelings and emotions. And that's where they're at the moment. But I do definitely feel that they will come forward towards you with some kind of romantic offer. You might have it may be that it comes in the form initially, or that they make contact initially through maybe a text, or through social media, or through an email, some kind of communication like that, where the ball starts rolling, really. But I think they will be pretty quick, because swords are always quick energy. They'll be pretty quick in making their feelings known in this connection, definitely. I do feel that they have a romantic side to them, and they're not all up. I mean, they are up in their head a lot of the time, but I think once again this connection is bringing out this kind of romantic side to them. They may be quite young. I've got a young energy here. It doesn't have to be, but it may be that they have a young outlook. If they're not young in years, they have a young outlook, and so they have that kind of young, fresh sort of energy that they want to show you. Yeah, there might be some, what I'm picking up again is there might be a little bit of an age difference here between you. It might not be for everyone, but for some of you there might be a little bit of an age difference, in the sense that your crush might be a bit younger than you, or vice versa. But that's what I'm feeling, because I've got a young energy here, but I've got two quite mature cards here. But that may not be the case. It just might be for some of you that there is a little bit of an age difference possibly in this situation, but that won't really make any difference. That's what I'm hearing. That won't really make any difference, and it shouldn't anyway, really, because feelings are feelings, amongst consenting adults. That's not an issue really, as long as the feeling is there. So so that's kind of where where I am with it really. So yeah, so in terms of the fact of whether they like you back, they definitely do like you back without a doubt. They're thinking at the moment about how they can come forward with some kind of message. That's what I'm picking up, is you'll get some kind of message around this from them. Maybe asking you out on a date, maybe you know, just starting a conversation with you on social media, something like that. But they'll be making their feelings known pretty quickly, and I do feel they have been, liking you as you have with them for a while and from a distance. But I do feel that at some point, quite soon, they will come forwards with a message. So, pile number 2, fantastic. Well, that has been your reading, which I hope you have enjoyed. If you do, then please, please, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell so that you can be alerted to whatever video I next upload. Click the like button, leave a comment. It's always great to hear people's comments. And other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome back to your reading. So obviously this is a reading about whether your crush likes you back and what are their thoughts, feelings and intentions. Now you chose this card that has the word trust on the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there with my candle holder. And you also chose the little star and the moon there. Okay, so I'm actually just going to put that there. The star and the moon. Okay, so let's have a look at your other cards. Let's see. So let me just, I'll just do it from the top actually. What have we got here? Have we got, okay, so you've got the Page of Swords. You have got the Tower. Okay, you have got the Six of Pentacles. You have got, oh, the Lovers. Okay, the Lovers. And also this is the, excuse me, the an inspiration, an Aura-Soma inspiration card. Aura-Soma is a form of colour healing, or colour, sorry, I should say colour therapy. And there are a number of bottles, coloured bottles, and if you're interested, you can check it out on the internet. But there's some beautiful coloured bottles, and some of the bottles relate to the tarot deck, even though Aura-Soma is a system, a colour system in its own right. But this is the Four of Pentacles. So this energy is the Four of Pentacles. So let's put that there. Okay, in fact, I'm just going to put it above the Tower card there. Okay, so now what I see in this reading here, pile number 3, in that it's slightly different to the other 2 piles. Because you have the Lover's card in the reading, immediately that tells me that your crush does like you back. I would say their feelings are pretty intense. They do definitely find you attractive. They do definitely feel a connection to you. There's, it's not in, if you're wondering, oh, is it all in my head? Am I imagining it? Then no, you're definitely not, particularly because your crush probably isn't giving you at this point a lot of indication, maybe, that they like you. But they do. They definitely do. The Lover's card, often, if you believe in sort of soulmate, twin flame energy, often comes with that. But it can also talk about choices and choices in love. And I'm feeling in this particular reading that choice message is the one really that needs to come through, because my sense is that your crush is not available at the moment for a relationship. My feeling is that they are involved in some way in something, and because the Tower is centering the reading, they're involved in something that actually needs to go. Really, they're in a relationship, or maybe at the tail end of a relationship, or they're in a difficult situation, and they probably know that it's a kind of crumbling, really, that it is not on solid, safe foundations anymore, but they are still in the process of dealing with that, because what you've also got above it here is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is like a holding on energy, a holding on very tightly to something, and not wanting to let it go, when in fact the Tower is saying, you know, this has got to go, this situation's got to go. And on the back of the card it says, actually, my aim is to see life anew with love. So what I sense is that intuitively, and it's interesting because, you know, in this little pendant we've got the star, we've got the moon, and the moon talks, amongst other things, about, you know, being guided intuitively, being guided by an inner knowing, if you like. It talks about your emotions deep within you, and I feel that your crush knows deep within themselves that they do have very strong feelings for you. They know that, but they are not at a place at this point in time, or they're working it through, where they are in a situation that they know they need to let go of, but at the same time they're holding on to it. They're kind of in this push-pull kind of setup, kind of situation, which because they've got the Tower card, it will come to an end. It will, you know, come to crashing down. And then, funnily enough, not funnily enough, but the longer they try to hold on to it, the more chaos there's going to be, because the Tower card only comes around, really, or it comes around maybe because it's to do with change and transformation, but it's change and transformation that is quick and sudden. But often when you think about it, it's not really quick and sudden, because you've probably had quite a lot of hints, signs, synchronicities along the way that have asked you, or have been hinting at you changing, but you've not listened to them. So again, they have this deep intuition and knowing, but they're not really able to listen to it. And interestingly, they have the Trust card. There's a Trust card in this. So they are not trusting their intuition at this point in time. I also feel with your crush, they may have trust issues, because at the moment it feels to me like they're in a setup, or in a relationship, or in a situation that is damaging for them, and has probably been damaging for them for quite a while. And when we're in that kind of situation, you know, we are not, you know, it can affect us dramatically. I feel like their trust has been betrayed in some way, and that means that for the future they are not always trusting of others, and so they've got a lot of barriers up, I guess, is what I'm saying. And that's why you're probably wondering, really, does your crush like you back? Because, like I said before, you know, they're not giving you a lot back, and I think it's because they've got a lot going on in their lives. They've got a lot that they need to sort out. They're probably going through a lot of chaos. They may not necessarily show that, but I think inwardly they're probably going through quite a lot of chaos, and having some problems in their personal life. And, you know, they, I think at this point in time, although they do have these feelings for you, are not in a place to be able to reciprocate openly how they feel towards you. I get the feeling that they would like to, because we have this Page of Swords, which is about communicating, really, communicating. So I feel that they desperately want to come forwards and say something or connect in some way to you, but they are just not able to do that at this point in time, really, because of the situation that they are in. I get as well that they're actually, I feel that they are actually very generous souls, really, and I can't help feeling as well, like it's just something that I'm picking up intuitively, that they are sometimes over generous, and that in their current situation they may be being taken advantage of in some way, that their generosity is being that they're just being taken advantage of in their current situation. But they have a very generous nature and spirit, really, and they like to help people. So I do sense that this person is a very caring person, and a very helpful person. I'm also picking up that you might work with this person. I get a strong sense of work in this pile. There's a work feeling going on here. Maybe they're a work colleague, maybe they're a manager, maybe there's someone that you connect with on a work level, and that maybe that's how they communicate with you. It's kind of through the working sphere, and in a funny kind of way, that's how they might overly connect with you in a work situation, like send you emails that you don't really need to have that email about, but it's just a way of trying to get close to you, but done in a way that isn't obvious, because like I say, they can't be obvious right now at this point in time, because they need to kind of sort out where they're at the moment, which they will do. I do feel they will do, and they will come out of that situation. And I do, my feeling is that, that there is certainly potential for this relationship, because like I say, you've got that Lover's card, and there's probably a very, this kind of connection between you that you probably can't really explain, and certainly isn't something that's shown openly or overtly, and that's probably why you're kind of questioning it, and probably why you're having this reading today. But there's a very strong psychic link between the two of you, a very strong spiritual link between the two of you, and your crush knows that too, but like I say, at the moment they're not quite ready to come forwards at this stage in the situation, and to be honest, you probably wouldn't want them to at the moment, because they're, when somebody goes through something like this, it takes a while for them to sort themselves out at the other end, really. So, you want them to be in the place where they're in a healthy place, where they're in a good place, so that they can come towards you, having completely let go of anything from before, so that they can be fresh and new to start with you, so that they can be their generous, authentic self, really. Okay, so but in terms of whether they like you back, certainly they do like you back. That's definitely for sure. And whether you feel you want to hang around for them, of course, is your prerogative. It's up to you, because this could maybe take a little bit of time. Because you've got the Lover's card, I do think at some point eventually in the future that is something that could definitely develop between you, but it's really about how long you want to sit on the sidelines, I suppose, is what I'm picking up here. But anyway, pile number 3, that has been your reading. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications bell so you can be alerted to any new videos that I might be uploading. Click the like button, leave a comment. It's always lovely to hear from you, and yeah, I will see you in the next reading. Bye.